Tanse Wild Killer here. Today we are reading / I'm reacting to I'm a Caring Selfish Friend by Lady Pernicious. Pernicious, whatever. I always get her name wrong. This category is humor. It has 2 reads, 0 votes, and 3 parts. The story is about a girl named Dawn. She's in high school who stopped caring about everything. Kind of. All rights reserved. Bully, comedy, friendship, school, slice of life. Updated today. So, let's begin. Intro. I have no idea what the picture was, but I can't load it. Whatever. Intro. I pick around my cereal, only eating the marshmallow pieces, not really caring about the dry, bland pieces at all. I sigh and look at my phone to see the time. I still had 10 minutes to prepare, but I'm way too lazy to care. I groan and stand up, gulping every single bit of cereal. I walk over to my elder bro and kick his foot. Yo, dickbag, get up, I command. He curses under his breath and gives me the finger. Get up, fat ass, I say one more time. Go bitch somewhere else, asshole. He proceeds to turn over and ignore me. Not my fault if you miss school, I tell him. He doesn't budge. I sigh and walk upstairs and look into the mirror. My hair is in a messy bun with hair sticking out in odd places. I sigh and put on my big sweater that reaches up to my thighs. It's so soft and on the inside. It feels like I'm walking around wrapped in a blanket. I then proceed to put on my slip-on shoes. I grab my phone out of my pocket and proceed to scroll through the fanfictions. It's either that or I wait around like an idiot. I proceed to read a really super fucked up fanfiction. Just reading it made my stomach churn. Yet, I still read it, with a poker face. A little trait I learned over the years. I read shit like this because it reminds me that people are mentally worse than I am. And then I feel normal. I finished reading it and turned off my phone. That was fucked up. I hope they update soon. Okay, that was the prologue. I'm gonna say this. My reaction to this is like me in real life, but I'm the older sibling. And I see what you're doing here, lady. I get your references to the fucked up fanfiction. Yeah, okay. Let's just proceed on to chapter 1. Why? That's what it's called. Anyway. I start to walk to school. I didn't feel like sitting with a bunch of sweaty, obnoxious kids. I put on my headphones and blast my music to the max. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Is all I could hear. I slightly bob my head and swing my hips, jamming out to it. I was even having fun. Then someone taps my shoulder. I take off my headphones and look behind me. Sup, you cunt, said a familiar voice. Next thing I knew, my cousin kicked my crotch. I fell on the ground holding my lady bit, trying not to cry. Anyone actually ever get freaking, like, girls, have you ever freaking been kicked in the crotch before? I haven't been kicked in the crotch, but it hurts. It really does. Anyway, continue. You're not even a guy, how does that hurt? She asked, as I whimpered in pain. Male or female, still hurts when kicked hard enough. That is true. I yell. She starts to cackle and I glare at her. She kicks dirt in my face and continues on her way. Oh, by the way, Aqua is really fucking gay, she yells behind her. Don't diss Aqua, I yell in my mind. You're not gay, just flamboyant. I pick myself up and continue to my direction, only realizing I was walking the wrong way. I mumble angry and walk the right way. I would do that sometimes. It's not a good feeling. I sigh and put on my headphones again, blocking out reality. I grab a can of soda and drink it sparingly, down to the last drop. I actually make it to school pretty early. Wow. I'm actually shocked. I just look to my left and see a girl around my age drop a bunch of supplies out of her bag accidentally. She panics and tries to pick it up, but she gets stabbed by a pencil. That happened to me before. It's not pleasant. She squeals, or I assume she did. I can't hear shit. And falls backwards. I try my best to hold in my laughter. I walk up to her and pick her up her bag and throw it in her core subject binders first. She scrambles up and helps me. Finally, after everything is back in her backpack, she starts talking. I take out my headphones. Huh? I asked. Her face turns red and she starts to shake. I kind of felt awkward as well. Not because of, like, in the Yuri mangas. I can never get this word right. Manga? Yeah, Yuri mangas. It was love at first sight, and they felt flustered towards each other. Then they swapped phone numbers and fuck on their fourth date. It was awkward, because she made it awkward. Thank you, she smiles. I nod. Cool, no problem, bye, is all I said. I didn't feel like dealing with flustered meltdowns and hearing the word sorry over and over again. I put on my headphones and walk up the very few steps. I feel someone tap my shoulder. I look around and see the girl. What? I say, taking out my headphones. I'm new here. Can you help me? She asked. I sigh. Yay. And this is the author note. Hi, author person thingy here. I am sorry about all the profanity. I also sorry if this is short. Not really, kinda lazy, lol. Anywho, if you like it, let me know, or don't. I obviously don't want attention or anything. See ya, Lady.P out. I'll tell you this, Lady.P. I know you personally, and I see what you're going for here. This relates just so much things that we know. Except some other shit. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep continuing. Chapter 2. I ship that. I introduce myself to the shy girl as we wander the halls waiting for the school bell to ring. So anyway, my name is Dawn. I don't really stick out much, but if you need me, just holler. I tell her, putting out a pop. She stopped shaking a little while ago, and she starts twiddling her thumbs. So where do you mostly hang out? She asked me. Well, I guess nowhere in particular. You're gonna have to search for me or find me out on the bench. I guess I'm mostly there. I tell her, taking a swig of Pepsi. My name's Emily. She tells me quietly. Nice name. Reminds me of this really awesome video game character. She is a mage and she kills a lot of orcs protecting her base. I tell her eyes light up and she starts smiling. Holy moly, you play the mage of Bloodorc? Mage of Bloodorc? She exclaims. I raise an eyebrow. I raise an eyebrow. You play it? I ask. She nods her head vigorously. Absolutely. I'm level 30 though. She takes out her sketchbook and shows me her drawings. I really love Emily, so I drew her countless times. She flips through a bunch of other characters as well. I see a picture of Dominic. Hey, you even drew a pic of Dommy. I point out. She smiles wider. I love Dommy. She closes it and hugs it to her chest. I smile knowing I'm not the only nerd in the school. So, what level are you? She asked me. I shrug. I'm not really important, but I'm level 800. Almost up to 1,000, I say casually. Her eyes grew to the size of dinner plates. You're a veteran? She hugs her book tighter. Yeah, I've been playing for the past 2 years since it came out, I tell her as I drink my Pepsi. Starts the fangirl. What's your online name? She asked me. I'm Black Phoenix 333. I tell her, and as I recycle my can. The Black Phoenix 333? She asks me as I chuckle. What do you mean by the? I say, pulling out my phone, only to be greeted by a picture of Gemini and Aries cuddling. I quickly turn it off and hide it in my pocket, firstly blushing. Wait, you watch Horoscope High? She asks me. I cough and mentally punch myself. No, I lie. She smiles brightly, melting my retinas. I love that anime. She tells me, fangirling. Horoscope High is an anime about personified zodiac signs. Even the Chinese zodiac is included in it. Kinda cool, but still pretty gay. Most of them are guys. I also ship Aries and Gemini. Don't worry, she quickly tells me. It's kind of surprising because most people I had met really hate Gemini, saying he's an insensitive prick. I like him because he is kind of like me in a way, kind of misunderstood. Not only that, I think that Gemini, and Aries might be a canon couple. I don't know. I'm not really into the fandom as much anymore. It's kind of getting too old too. I still like it, just not as much. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm getting older and moving on to other fandoms. I can't say for sure. I decided to take out my phone to show her a few pics. Oh my god, I have that short comic. I ship them so much. Gemini is such an amazing and deep character. Why don't people see that? She pouts. You know what? I think I get along with her. I think. Anyway, I think I know what what anime or something comic something I don't know you're referencing to. It's whatchamacall, Homestuck or something, right? Is that the one with those? I think that's the one. I don't know. I think that's yeah. Let's go with that. Anyway, that was the last chapter before she actually keeps updating. I read for the prologue for chapter 1, chapter 2, so my reaction to this whole overall book, I could say I could relate to most of this. Yeah. It's like practically half my life in this book, but with other people's and a different universe. That's fake. Damn. Anyway, my reaction to this book is pretty good, Lady.P. I forgot. I mess up your name all the time, so it's Lady.P. Whatever. So yeah, keep writing, doing a good job. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in another fanfiction, another video, or something so random. Maybe vlogging. I don't know. Yeah. See ya.